Hey guys, Aaron here, and I've got a new watch to show you today. This just arrived, and it's something that I've been very excited about. This is the Bremont Alt1-P for pilots. Um, I've been a really big fan of Bremont watches since I first started learning about them over on the great. I think I first heard about them on the Grey NATO. Just something that I've been researching, kind of looking into, and I've owned a one of their U1s in the past. And I really wanted to try out one of their chronographs. The Alt1-P, like I said, is sort of their take on a pilot's watch, a pilot's chronograph. It's 43 millimeters wide. It is a bit chunky at 16 millimeters thick. Wears nicely though, and it has this like triptych watch construction case with these, barrels that are different colors on their different watches here. It has these really cool like sloped, stepped lugs that kind of melt down over the edges of the case. Um, this is a busy watch. It's a pilot's chronograph. You have your numerals along here that are all loomed. Really nice, very highly legible hands. Great, like really great loom on this watch. You have a white backed date window here between the 4 and the 5. And then you've got a whole bunch of controls. You have a crown. This is a two-position crown. You can wind the watch manually, or you can pull it out and adjust the time. You have your chronograph buttons here. Really nice and positive action on those. And then here is something that's really interesting. Bremont has released the Alt1-P in two versions. This is the first generation. The second generation redacts the roto-click bezel. So this is an internal rotating bezel, bidirectional, and it clicks on the minutes. So you can feel it like click between each minute. And then here is a push button adjuster for the date. Biggest thing with that is you want to make sure that the date's not in the process of changing when you do adjust it. For me, this one came on this really nice padded leather strap. I think these are really nice, and it's on a bent spring bar or a curved spring bar here, so it doesn't interact with the case at all. And then it's on this really nice deploy it, just like that. Wears nice and clean. One of the things that I have really enjoyed about Bremont watches is I think that they just do a killer job at movement decoration. And you can see here that there's just a really nice bespoke rotor. Um, lots of decoration, blued screws, all that good stuff. So, Bremont's an interesting company. They don't have sort of that pedigree that larger Swiss brands have. This isn't Omega, this isn't a Rolex, but they do have the same price point. In a way, this is sort of like the ultimate in a micro brand watch. Bremont is based in the UK, and they have talked about how, the kind of their goal and their sort of whole mission statement behind the watches that they make is they want to produce as much of the watch as they possibly can in the UK, to the point where eventually I think their ultimate goal would be to develop their own in-house movement, designed and manufactured in the United Kingdom. They're now, my understanding, they are manufacturing as many parts as they can there. The cases are all made there. Um, there's just a lot of work that goes into actually accomplishing that goal. Right now, they are using modified Soprod ETA sort of Valjoux chronograph movements, um, but they are certified. They're COSC certified, and one of the really cool things that my Bremont AD here in town was telling me is that a lot of companies, when they COSC certify a movement, they'll send it out to the observatory, they'll have the certification done, and then when they bring it home, they just case it. And the regulation on a movement can change after it's been put into a case itself. And Bremont will send the movements off to be certified, case the movement, and then test the watch again in all 6 positions just to make sure that it's still keeping the time that they advertised. I think that's neat. I think that is kind of a testament to the extra quality that they'll put into it. Um, the other thing that's really neat is in all their watches, you can't see it because it's actually being hidden by the case back here, but they suspend the movement in an impact resistant sort of matrix holder thing. And the whole idea behind that, especially, came from their Martin Baker series, was just so that these watches could handle the vibration and the G-force and all that stuff if they needed to eject from an airplane. All their watches have it, but it was really conceptualized for their Martin Baker series. So this isn't really a true review because I just got this watch in today, but I definitely wanted to sort of go over it, show you guys it, and go from there. You can kind of see the lume. It's a little difficult. I'm standing outside here right now, but just a beautifully domed sapphire crystal. I love this like triptych case construction. Looks neat in profile on the wrist. The crowns are all decorated. Big pusher buttons on the chronograph, very responsive. I love the red sort of lollipop tip to the chronograph second hand is neat. So anyway, like I said, quick video just to show you guys, and be on the lookout for a more comprehensive review in the future. All right, take it easy, guys. See ya.